Hello, my name is Hassan Sorrells, and this is the Leadership Lessons from the Great Books podcast, Shorts. There's no co-host on these Shorts episodes. These are now around 6 to 8 minute long observations, ideas, thoughts, or rants about the literature, philosophy, psychology, and yes, even the theology of leadership. Because listening to me talk or rant incoherently about leadership for now around 6 to 8 minutes is still better than reading and trying to understand yet another business book. Even that one that you just auto-posted about in LinkedIn. Competency, being good at your job, being good at the things that you need to do. These are key character traits. These are key moral traits. These are key personality traits that are becoming more and more valuable in our culture and in our time. Competency can be defined as being good, but it can also be defined as having merit. It can be defined as knowing what to do and when to do it and why to do it, along with the wisdom of how to do it. Merit can come in many different colors, many different shapes, and many different forms, and there's many different types of merit. Not all of them capitalizable, but every single type of merit does have value. And the argument really on competency is an argument about the value of merit. But at the bottom of it, when you're thinking about being a leader, or if you are a leader, you want people who are competent at their jobs to surround you. You want them to be better at what they are doing than even you are at the act of leading them. Competency is something that is underrated in our time right now, but it is something that we will be missing going into the future. And here's an idea that'll really bake your noodle. When artificial intelligence and large language algorithms and large language models go to scale, it won't be scale based off of the large language model talking to the other large language model. Instead, it will be scale based on the competency of the programmer or the data that the programmer has collected that's behind the large language model. Competency will still matter, even though it will have a sheen of artificiality on top of it. There will still be a mind, a human one, behind the competency. And thank God for that. Leaders get better at being competent at the things the machine can't be good at. And well, that's it for me. Listen and subscribe to the Leadership Lessons from the Great Books podcast on all the major podcast players that you listen to podcasts on, including iTunes, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and even Spotify. And please leave a 5-star review if you like the show. We need those reviews to grow, and it's the easiest way to make sure that this show gets into the ears of the leaders who need to hear it. And of course, tell all your friends. If you want to get started on the leadership path, HSCT Publishing's products and services can help your team do that. Check out our training webinars, coaching services, and more at leadershiptoolbox.us. We also have a video-based subscription service, that's software as a service, that can help your team become better at the individual level. 60 modules on over 100 hours of video and written content for you at LeadingKeys.com. That's LeadingKeys.com. We've also got books that will help you and your team grow. Pick up a copy today of My Boss Doesn't Care, 100 Essays on Disrupting Your Workplace by Disrupting Your Boss, and subscribe to the Little Red podcast I launched earlier this year with the same name as that Little Red book. My most recent book is 12 Rules for Leaders, The Foundation of Intentional Leadership, co-written with contributions from Bradley Madigan. This is the book for right now that was written for leaders right now. Pick up a copy by heading over to 12rulesleadersbook.com/now. That's 12rulesleadersbook.com/now. You pay for shipping, and you'll get a copy of my second book as well. Finally, you can get all these books in paperback, hardcover, or as ebooks on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and any other place online you order books. Finally, HSCT Publishing is on YouTube. Like and subscribe to the video version of the Leadership Lessons for the Great Books podcast on the HSCT Publishing channel on YouTube. Just search for HSCT Publishing and hit the subscribe button. You'll get our weekly video updates, which is the video version of this podcast. And, of course, you're going to want to subscribe to my other podcast. That's right, I do more than one. The Hasan Sorrells Presents audio experience, where I talk more casually with a broader range of people about all matters that matter in the world today, from arts all the way to analytics. All right, that's it for me.